Let's go fishing.
Let's go fishing.
I'm on a mission.
I'm on a mission.
It's so pretty, I'd sure hate to waste this chance. We'll find us a shady little spot, not too cool, not too high.
Morning, guys. I took Rob and Tom out this morning, and we got a pretty good mess of crappie. I mean, it was really nonstop. By the time we put the poles out, we caught fish, and that was about 7:30 till 10:30. We caught fish steady. I mean, this is a full moon right now coming up, guys. Remember what I always said, that full moon when it's coming up, them fish will come in November, December, January, February, March, April here in Okeechobee. The bass and the crappie will make a trip out of the lake up to do their spawn, and we just hit it just right this morning. We've cleaned the fish, and the fish, every one of them had eggs in them. There's just about all females, not too many males, but there's all full of eggs. But Tom's got a nice one on right there, but about all of them come on the old pink and chartreuse slider. I mean, with the paddle tail on it, and the Mafia underspin there, that little 1/32 underspin, and of course I put the bullet weight up in front of it, guys. But boy, that's a beautiful sunrise right there this morning. Always is on the lake. I always enjoy this time of the morning, watching that sunrise. But yeah, it's just right now until about another 2 weeks, and we're right, no matter what anybody tells you, right now we're in the height of the crappie thing. I mean, January and February, right before the full moon, the crappie thing really turns on. Now March is good too, don't get me wrong, and April's good, but right now you can see we're just catching one right after another. And there must have been 200 boats in the river, in the Kissimmee River this morning. And I went down through there in the Kissimmee River, and everybody was catching them. I mean, everybody was jerking them out. The many fishermen trolling. Now, I did not see nobody catching any jigging along the bank. I mean, I think like I said there a couple times, I've told you that they drop in this water. I don't think they're up on the bank. I mean, I really don't. You don't see nobody jigging for them. The water's not stable. It's dropping down, and the fish are staying out there in pretty deep water to try to, do their thing out there. But they're not going up on the bank. They're not shooting up here on the bank like they was in years gone past. But yeah, there Rob is knocking them now. He on that right side. All of us, we'd get down there a little ways, and he'd catch 4 or 5, and we'd think, oh man, he's going to be the guy. And then it would switch over to Tom, and Tom would catch 4 or 5. Several times we had doubles and triples on, because that's how many fish were there. But as it just varies. Sometimes they come to the top, as the sun comes up. Sometimes they go to the bottom. Well, this morning they went to the bottom. I mean, we started off right off the bat, not too far off bank, trolling, but as the morning went on to almost 10 or 11 o'clock, they shot out into the river a little bit, down deep. And I watched my electronics, and we, compromised. We went out there and made the changes and then kept in the fish. I mean, we kept in the fish all morning. It was really, really a fun morning, And we was going about 0.8, 0.7 miles an hour, using a 1/4 ounce bullet weight, and on the front of a bead and a swivel, with about a 3-foot trailer line on the back, with a 1/32 Mafia spinner with the twister tail, the blue and chartreuse twister tail, and the pink and paddle tail bait on the back of it. It just it varies, but most of them come on the pink and chartreuse. Look at that sun, man. That's my favorite time of the day, guys.
I see that. See that jump there?
where we was trolling out there in the middle of the river, though, we pretty well had it all to ourselves. Most of the people some of them I was watching them troll, they was trolling right in there on the bank, and they weren't doing that good. I was watching them because the fish moved out. The fish moved out into the middle there, and we found them down there almost to the mouth. And I just started doing a big figure eight, just going back through them, come back through them, and we'd catch one, then we'd catch two, then we'd catch another one. And we just stayed in them. Just stayed in them all morning. This is Monday, and I think it's February I'm not sure. This is Monday. This is February 2025. I know the 15th Saturday, so do the math. I never seen so many boats on a Monday morning on this river. I mean, I've never seen so many boats out here. But at the mouth of the river, it was almost completely plugged with pontoon boats and boats dead sticking with minis. You can catch them with minis too. You can sit out there and once you figure out where they're at with minis, you can drop it right down there and catch them with minis. But you know me, I like trolling with them chartreuse baits, and I like moving around and staying in them. I can do the mini thing, but I'd rather troll for them, I've had Tom with me before. Tom's one of my regular customers, and he just jumped in there and started pulling them out. And Rob, he had never done it before, but shoot, you can see there he's a natural. He just started dragging them out of there too. I couldn't keep up with him. I mean, I'd take one off and I'd go up there and adjust the electric motor and kind of watch the electronics and make sure we're staying in them. And then, gosh, one of them would have one on all the time. But that's fun fishing, guys. That's really fun fishing. There, Tom's got one on now. You can see it just went back and forth. Not one person caught them all. I mean, it was a joint thing going on back here. I mean, it was a team effort back here. They was both bringing them in, which that's the way I like it. I like to see everybody catch fish when they go out with me. Every once in a while, though, I'll go out, especially three people. Usually one person catches all the fish. Not this morning. Rob and Tom both caught equal amounts. They had a really good morning. And they both caught really nice size, 1.5 pounds, crappie. So, it was just a good time this morning, guys.
Got it?
We were fortunate enough. There wasn't a lot of people out there trolling in the middle of the river, so we had it pretty much all to ourselves. And I was wanting to go out to the poles because I know there's some big fish out there. But like I said, when I went down to the mouth, it was jam packed with boats. I was afraid to go in between them because the bass guys and the bass boats were coming down through there. They're doing 55, 60 miles an hour, and I just too dangerous. So we was catching enough fish in the river, so we just stayed in the river. But I would have went on out into the lake because I know they've got to be out there in the lake too. I measured a few of them, but most of them I didn't have to measure. Most of them were all good fish, over 10. A lot of them were 11, 12 inches long. They just, we come home and filleted them out and for them and cleaned them for them. And I think we had 41 fish, and I probably had 5 shorts. But the rest of them, most of them were just good, solid, keepers, and they were fat because it's full of eggs, and the fillets were really, really nice fillets. You can see the size of them's nice. I mean, they were nice fish. I mean, you know, and they fought. And you know, I told them guys. Of course, they've done like Tom's done it before. I said when they stay down like that, you don't have to measure them. I mean, then they come up and jump like a bass. I said them's always good ones. You know what I'm saying? Them are always nice fish. But the ones that come, you know, the ones that hit come right straight to the top, they're usually 6-7 inches long. You just drag those in. And we got tangled up a good bit because, you know, they're pretty good sized fish. And once they grab that bait, they shoot to the left or shoot to the right, you know. And but you can't stop them. I mean, you just can't stop them because, you know, them big ones like that, you can't control them out there when you're out there trolling that far, which that's okay. We never had to cut a line though. I'll take my hat off to Tom and Rob. They untangled every one of them light lines, which I kept telling them. I said, man, I'll take the scissors to them. Nah, we'll untangle, and they did. I mean, they did untangle them, which is a good deal. Kept me busy this morning, which that's what I like. I like taking fish off, guys, for other people. That's my job, and I really enjoy it, guys. I like taking fish off and putting people on fish. And old Mother Nature cooperated this morning, and we really had a blast and caught a lot of fish. There, Rob's got another good one on there. I mean, that's, like I said, they're pretty nice fish. Yeah, I'd bring them up and they'd swing them right up here to me, and I'd take them off and throw them in the live well, and they'd throw back out, and you know, fish on, guys, fish on. You can see that in there with blue and chartreuse, but most of them come on pink and chartreuse. But every once in a while we get one on blue and chartreuse. I like both colors. Good one. Little one?
Yeah, it's tiny. This is tiny.
Little one?
Yeah, it's tiny. This is tiny. Oh, what is that right there? Tiny.
Guys, we had a good morning this morning. Of course, we were using the old mafia rods. You know how much I like the mafia rods. But here was the trick, guys, right here. Sliders. Them pink sliders with a chartreuse tail. 80% of them come on that pink chartreuse. I'll show you something else that come on. I'll tell you down here. I think it's down the bottom here. You know how I like blue and chartreuse. Blue and chartreuse, guys, right there. And also, they got all kinds of sliders, guys. I like that little paddle tail on the back of it. It's just, and you know, you go down and you come back here and get these mafia underspins right here, guys. Mafia underspins. That's what I was using right there, the small one, 1/32. And also out here on the front, you can come in here at Garrett's, guys, and get all this stuff. Bobby Garlands. I was using Bobby Garland. I like the little twister tails on the back. They're low on the brush pile twister tails, but they've got these. This is good. These are all good. I really like this. I've never used it, but I'm telling you right now. That's sparkly kind right there, guys. And this lady here will verify it for me, right? She'll verify it. You know. Okay, guys. See you tomorrow morning.